I was having a conversation with a friend 10 years ago, and that conversation shifted the trajectory of my thinking over the next decade. I was speaking to my friend and I said to him, you know what, I see these incredible people on YouTube. They're making videos, they're meeting amazing people, they're going to incredible places, and they're making money while doing it. This is the best thing that one can do. Like, this is awesome. At the time, I was questioning what I was studying at university. I wasn't really sure whether I was going to pursue that career. So I thought this would be an amazing thing to go after. And he said to me, well, you can do that, but it's really hard. Most people fail. It takes a long time to get to a place where you can actually do that successfully. And you're not really at that point yet. So what ended up happening was that I didn't actually pursue that at all, because in that moment, it just took away all the confidence that I had while thinking about going after that dream. This leads on to the first point, which is so often you think that you need a certain amount of experience before starting that thing that you've always wanted to start. So often you think that you have to be in the right mindset before starting that thing that you want to start. So often you think that you have to be the perfect age before starting that thing that you want to start, and that's not true. The people that always start and get ahead, they feel exactly the same as you. The only difference is that they have the confidence in that moment in themselves, and they also have faith that what they're doing will work out in the future. They just push through it. And then when you do start, have the grit and the resilience to push through. The reason being is because so often we start things, and then as soon as it gets a little bit difficult, we stop. As soon as we think that there's a better opportunity elsewhere, we go and do that, soon to realize that it was a terrible idea. And then when we start doing the original thing again, we realize that we have to start from square one. We realize we've lost loads of ground and loads of momentum, and we have to start from ground zero. Stay consistent with what you start. When I was younger, the only thing that I wanted to do was be a dating coach. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to meet beautiful women. I wanted to be confident with the people that I met in my life, all while making loads of money. Little did I know, it would not be that easy. I had to learn marketing, I had to learn sales, I had to learn everything surrounding entrepreneurship, and I also had to get comfortable with the idea that no one was coming to save me at the end of the month. There was no guaranteed pay slip that I was going to get paid, so I had to get really comfortable with the idea of uncertainty. Luckily, I still enjoy doing all of those things, but this leads on to the final point, which is fall in love with the process and not the outcome. So often we look at the outcome and we don't realize what it actually takes to get that outcome, and we mix the two, but they are inherently connected. So when you see a Ferrari driving down the street, I'm sure you think to yourself, well, I'd love to have that. But what you don't realize is everything that comes with that, which is working extremely hard for years on end, learning about money, learning about business, doing things that you don't want to do in order to achieve the goal that you want, which in this case would be a Ferrari. Do you want that really attractive girl walking down the street, or do you want to deal with the fact that she's going to get hit on by hundreds of guys every single day? Do you want to deal with the fact that you have to approach thousands of girls until you get the opportunity and the confidence to be with someone like that? Most of the time, we don't. Most of the time, we don't realize what it takes to get to the end goal. So we have to fall in love with the process rather than the idea of what that process will bring. A famous quote that I love is, "The man that loves walking will walk further than the man that loves the destination. And the man who loves walking will live a better life."